Today is September the 9th. On August the 9th, exactly 1 month ago, the Kolkata rape and murder incident happened. It's hard to believe that a whole month has passed, and what a month it has been. Not a day in this month has been without anger, protests, and a big national spotlight on a single crime of rape and murder in Kolkata. This is a country, let's never forget, where rapes are reported every few minutes. Some call India the rape capital of the world. And yet, even with all this terrifying data of crimes against women, this one crime in Kolkata has captured the horror and fascination of an entire country, mostly because the powers that be in Bengal appeared to, right from the beginning, try to cover up the case. Well, 30 days later, if you saw the images of what was happening in Kolkata last night, it would answer your question over whether people have moved on, whether anger has dissipated, and whether interest in what happened in Kolkata has simply evaporated. Well, political or otherwise, the story has stubbornly refused to leave the headlines, and that's because doctors, not netas, not politicians, not political rivals, not left, not BJP, but doctors have refused to wind up their protests, which is why now doctors find themselves under fire. Not just from the Trinamool Congress, not just from Abhishek Banerjee, who has threatened cases of culpable homicide on them if they don't get back to work, not just from Mamata Banerjee, who has cautioned them, saying that if they don't get back, it will ruin their careers. But the Supreme Court has also stepped in today after reports via lawyers in Supreme Court, via the government in Bengal, that multiple patients have lost their lives directly as a result of negligence, non-availability of doctors, and doctors not being at hand to treat patients. As all of these claims are being investigated, the Supreme Court today stepped in. And remember, the Supreme Court is completely above the political finger-pointing and blame game that has continued angrily for over a month now. The fact is, the Supreme Court has given the doctors an ultimatum, telling them that they must get back to work by tomorrow. Well, the Supreme Court, remember, was the first to actually give the doctors something to believe in. It was the Supreme Court and the Chief Justice of India that had put a hand on the shoulder of the angry doctors, telling them that their concerns, their anxieties about what had happened at the RG Kar hospital would be taken care of. This had triggered anger among doctors, not just in Bengal, but all across the country, triggering new laws for women, for doctors, and for others in the state of West Bengal. The question now is, are the doctors in a mood to listen to anyone, with the system at large pointing a finger at them and saying, get back to work? Will angry doctors who are in no mood to still believe that the system has changed in their favor, will they get back to work?